2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Salt Lake City.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Utah Jazz, and let's go.
Well,
great stuff, DA. Thanks. Smitty, we're going to watch some exceptional forward play tonight. Makes me think of some of the great front courts in the history of this terrific league.
yeah, you had Bird, Parrish, Kevin McHale, Duncan, Robinson, Kareem, and Worthy. I also throw in Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley. They were a tough matchup. When you have two guys that play the 4 or 5 and play well off each other, they could be a nightmare.
That time, that part of the league, they were terrific.
So true.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs. Teague out there with Williams. And there's Iguodala. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. Iguodala outside. Embiid in the corner. Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. The offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis, and Capella sends it back. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Derrick Rose is a problem on the break. Strong, fast, and able to finish over the top.
Teague kicks to Embiid. Capella against Porzingis. Iguodala the pass to Teague. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. So Utah will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Capella.
This is the opposite of how they wanted to start this game. 0 for 4 already.
Steve, the golden era of basketball for the Jazz were in the late 90s with Stockton and Malone. What was it like playing against those teams?
Well, they were unguardable in the pick and roll. Fantastic in the fast break situation. Karl Malone, one of the best runners at the 4 position. And then you had John Stockton. If you made a mistake, he would make you pay with the pass. And they had toughness. Probably would have won a title if Jordan wasn't around.
Now here's Teague and the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Iguodala against Antetokounmpo. Here's Porzingis, and it falls over the rim and in.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Jackson finds Capella. Antetokounmpo with the ball. The kick out to Rose. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Another miss by Utah.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Pass to Embiid. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Williams, that's for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
And Iggy's showing off his all-around game with the pass there. Love to see him spread the floor with his passing. He's a point forward.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Now here's Porzingis. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers. Teague against Jackson. fader on the way. No good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Lots of room. And the jumper is on the mark. Jackson's got his first basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Jackson against T. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Off the left rim and out. And so the first quarter is in the books. Utah out in front. They're up by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain their intensity.
They've got Clint Capella. Jackson is out there with Rose. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Gay in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Iguodala kicks to T. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Shot from the wing. It's stolen by Capella. Williams with the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3rd in scoring, 9th in free throw percentage. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Back to Rose. Here's Antetokounmpo. On deep. Gay. Rebounded by the Spurs. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Right side, Porzingis. Some solid defense from Gay.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Capella, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Left side, Williams. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Williams has got his second basket.
Going teardrop, Lou Williams, pulling out all the moves. He's got them.
Passes to Rose over Williams, and it comes off the front of the rim. And Teague's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Kicks it to Embiid. Utah with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Rose against Williams. 26 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis. Basket counts.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. Teague against Jackson. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo over Iguodala. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friend. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
Welcome back, everyone, to Salt Lake City, Utah. That's the state capital right here in Utah. Really a sight to see when you get that kind of perspective from above. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Joel Embiid out there with Porzingis. And there's Teague. Then it's Williams. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. Antetokounmpo kicks to Rose. Pass to Gay. Puts it up from 12. San Antonio with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And for the Spurs, they're still finding ways to improve the roster, but you can never really replace a Tim Duncan.
Rose finds Jackson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Rose with the ball. 5 on the clock. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. He dishes it to Gay. Pass to Rose. Over Williams. And it's off the back rim. No good. And speaking of Duncan, Steve, there were just so many ways in which he affected winning.
Yeah, the scoring efficiency from Tim Duncan, the interior defense, the defensive rebounding, plus his physical and mental toughness.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The 4th spot held by the Jazz.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Teague with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Teague kicks to Iguodala. Embiid against Capella. Embiid dishes to Iguodala. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And Embiid pulls it down. For San Antonio, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. For the lead, he can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. It's Jackson with the drive. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And there's Jackson on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Teague the pass to Porzingis. Back to Teague. With the teardrop, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Utah leading. And you look at Jeff Teague, now with a decade in the league out of Wake Forest. Greg, what does he bring to the table aside from the fact that he's been in the playoffs every single year of his career?
Yeah, I mean, he's an explosive slasher and really has grown as a playmaker. Not a star, but a quality starting point guard. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Utah shooting 39% from the floor, not their best. Jackson kicks to Gay. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Rose against Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Here's Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Embiid inside. And it is good at the buzzer. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Spurs out in front. They lead by a bucket. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Antetokounmpo out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Rose in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Teague up top. He's covered by Rose. Teague deciding where to go with it. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Gay left side. Nice D from Porzingis.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
The kick out to Teague. No good from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Utah. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Jackson finds Gay. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Williams passes to Iguodala. Not going to go that time. Gay with the defensive effort. Rose against Williams. Takes the 13-footer. San Antonio with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Utah calls timeout. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Rose. And that one, good. 8 points for Williams.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
Jackson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over Iguodala. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
You're totally right. Fourth quarter, tight game. This is when the true ballers step up.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Teague kicks to Embiid. Back to Teague. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Teague's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio. For Utah, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Shots good by Iguodala.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
And the pass to Antetokounmpo with the fadeaway. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
And so they foul intentionally. And the Spurs with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hard to keep up with Lou Williams' quickness. Draws a crazy amount of fouls.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And it's Utah's ball.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
There's some big-time teaching moments tonight. Hopefully, they become a better team for it.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 8. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. On defense, the Spurs. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. The 9-foot shot. Capella, high post. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. So it's San Antonio now. Augustine looking around. And so it's the Spurs with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.